Pues sí, aquí estamos en Ibiza Residence una noche más y hoy toca el turno para el opening de Space con Café Olé y tenemos una sorpresita por ahí, una cantante muy esperada por todos vosotros que va a tener el placer de estar con nosotros esta noche, así que no desconecten aquí en Ibiza Residence. Bienvenidos amigos, aquí estamos en Café Olé, esta noche es el opening party y estamos aquí en un opening muy especial en el Space con Ultranate.
Yay, hola, hola.
How are you?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Very excited to be here. It's always fun at Café Olé.
Yeah. I'm pleased to be here in Space, one of the best clubs in the world, and here in Ibiza with the fabulous sky.
Yes, the fabulous sky. And it was especially beautiful this evening. And I actually tweeted about the sky. And people can check. I did tweet about how beautiful the Ibiza sky was tonight.
I just read.
Yeah. No, but it's really wonderful. It's the opening night for Space, for Café Olé. And I'm really excited to be here once again. I was here twice last year for last year's season. And they brought me back again, so I must have done something right.
Yeah, exactly. For sure you will do.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Something right.
Well, let us know, 20 years of worship, how is this, how does it means for you?
Oh, it means everything. It means having seen the music business evolve and change in so many different ways, and seeing the house music scene when it first started as this little tiny sound become this huge global sound, and all the different styles and all the stars that have come up, the artists, the DJs, the producers, and just seeing this whole genre of music come to life and be, so successful around the globe.
And of course, you're collaborating all the time with a lot of artists, such as, Nervo, the co-writers of David Guetta, Calvin Harris, Quentin Harris, David Morales. Now, actually, you're doing a mix with Paul Oakenfold. What about that?
Yes, Paul did a mix on my new song that's out now called Turn It Up, which I'll be closing with tonight. Paul's been a long time pivotal person in the music industry, long time respected DJ and producer. So it was a great opportunity to work with him for the first time, with him remixing one of my records. That meant a lot to us. I'm working on my next album, Hero Worship, which will actually be like my 8th studio album, which, a lot of artists don't get to make one album. So to be on an 8th album is really exciting for me. And a lot of the people that you mentioned are on it. Is David Morales, Todd Terry is on the record, a track with Robbie Rivera, with Tony Moran. It's a wide variety of producers from the US and from Europe. So I think it'll be a really great mix. And so the song Turn It Up is the first single off that album. And then this summer I have a new single coming called Waiting on You. Waiting on You, and it's myself and a duet with Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child.
So there is a new video clip coming up?
A little something. We're working on a lot of things for this Hero Worship album, and ultimately I'm trying to get the album out before the end of the year. I'm putting it out on my own label, again, like I did my last album, Grind, Silk and Thunder. So that's a lot of work because it's all, I'm the artist, I'm the songwriter, I'm co-producing, and and I'm the record label. So that's a lot for one little girl to do.
Yeah. Of course, the face.
Yeah. So
what do you do to organize all of this?
It's just, it's really myself and my management team. Yeah, they're my backbone.
Wow, this should be a lot of work.
Yeah, and I DJ as well. So between touring to perform, I DJ. I have a huge warehouse party. That's very old school, like the early days of house music, and big warehouse venue. So I do that, and I also DJ on the radio on FG Radio in France. So I have a pretty busy schedule, but it's a blessing because the more that I'm doing, that means the more successful I'm still being in the industry. So that's great.
And why did you decide a few years ago to start as a DJ?
I started DJing officially about 8 years ago. I mean, I've always played music and I've always been a lover of the music. I grew up in the club scene. I started as just a club kid on the dance floor and started writing songs and recording them, and so I became an artist by default. And so at some point I decided, I want to play some records, and I just started playing and learned the technical part of actually beat blending, and yes, I do beat blend, and I do, it's very important to me. I play very old school, so the computer is not doing the work for me. No software is beat matching for me, and not disrespecting DJs that do that, but I'm just not from that mob. I'm from the old school mob where you have to create that energy yourself. Like for me, that's where the emotional moment where you in the crowd, capture something special.
Oh, that's really nice. And you're doing both at the same time?
Yeah.
So not tonight, but sometime.
Not tonight, but maybe, maybe we'll talk to Cafe Olay maybe later in the season when I come back, hopefully, hint, hint, that maybe I'll do a DJ set at some point here. That would be nice, yeah. That'd be awesome.
Well, nice. We can't wait to see you.
Thank you.
So let's go and get ready.
That is the plan, yeah.
We'll see you later. Yeah. Well, you're fantastic.
I'm Crystal.
You're fantastic. Crystal woman.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ultra
Thank you.
And
Thank
good luck
you.
tonight.
Gracias. I love you. Thank you. Hi, I'm Ultra Nate, and this is my single Turn It Up. You're watching EMPO TV.